Hello, my name is Robert, and I will be your interviewer today. If you're not sure what an in-depth interview is, it is simply a structured yet free-flowing conversation between an interviewer and his respondent. We usually talk about the topic for about 30 minutes or until all the questions are answered and you feel like you've said what you had to say. Today I'll be talking about Uber. You should know that I'm not an expert in this area. I simply want to lead a discussion and make sure that all the questions are answered and your opinion is able to be expressed. Some rules for this session are: I want you to feel comfortable about talking about your ideas, thoughts, and beliefs, and feelings about Uber. There are no wrong or right answers, and everything you say is important, so please feel free to talk. Don't be afraid to be telling me exactly what you think, even if you think it sounds like you would agree with me, or if like you would disagree with me, or it would sound strange. I expect everyone to have different ideas. We have a lot to discuss regarding this topic. Let me know if you have to leave the room or whatever, and we can pick up some other time, okay?
All right.
All right, so we'll start now. I'd like you to start by giving us your name, age, hometown, and your major at UND.
I'm Eric May. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Edina, Minnesota. My major is economics.
All right. And I guess, what do you know about public transportation options in Grand Forks, like the city area transit buses, cabs? Do you have any experience with any of these things here they offer?
I know about them, but I don't ever use them.
And did you see any pros or cons of these services? Like, why do you not use them? Is it because you have your own car?
I have my own car here on campus.
Okay. And do you think, I guess, students who don't have these, who don't have a car, would you see these services being like a viable option instead, or do you think they're lacking in their availability or hours or how they work, or do you think they're a good fit for this town?
I feel like some people will use them, but most of the time, other people just like get rides from friends and things
Okay.
like that.
Then, how much, like, I guess, in your experience, do you think college students rely on public transportation? So, like, for what purposes do you believe this is being used?
I don't know. I don't really know that many people that like use public transportation, so
Okay.
I don't really know.
All right. And then, so do you have any idea how often public transportation is being used by college students? Like, I think daily, weekly, monthly.
If I were to guess, maybe monthly.
Okay. And then, what experiences do you have with Uber? Like, in your hometown, have you used it at all when you were home? Any other places you've been in the United States or abroad?
I've used Uber a lot when I'm at home, and especially when I'm traveling.
Okay. And how's your experiences there with Uber?
Mine's been great. No complaints.
And then, you've heard of Lyft before, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever used Lyft?
No.
Is there a reason you choose not to use Lyft or over Uber, or?
I've just always started out with Uber and never like had to switch for any reason.
All right. And then, have you ever had any experiences with somebody having like a safety concern with it? Like, I guess in the news, people will talk about how some Uber drivers would be aggressive or or assault women here and there. Do you ever have experience with that?
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you know anybody who has? Anyone has had an issue with it? Okay. Or how about any issues with Grand Forks or public transportation, like a cab? Do you know anyone who's had an issue with those?
No.
Okay. And how much do you think like public, or how much do you think private transportation, like students owning their own vehicle or bicycle or whatever, is influencing the public transportation usage here? Do you think it's a pretty big deal? Like, do you think the amount of cars here really impacts how much people have to use cabs?
No, I don't think that much.
Okay. And then, and I guess, why do you think if Uber were to enter Grand Forks, why would you think college students would choose Uber over a normal taxi or?
I think they'd probably choose it over a normal taxi just because it's gonna be a little bit more convenient. It seems like it's like they're more in like their time.
Mm-hmm.
They can do it like right off their phone, and like I feel like there's more options. It's easier to get one.
And then, so you said you have your own vehicle here.
Yeah.
If you if Uber were to come to Grand Forks and then be allowed here, would there be would you have an interest in driving your own car for Uber?
I wouldn't, but I'm sure there's plenty of others.
Okay. And why would you not?
Just because I'm busy.
All right. I guess some more advice. I guess. Huh? I guess is anything else you want me to know or say about this, or any Uber questions, or?
I don't have any now.
All right. Well, thank you.